So now we got main card. This is probably going to be my second video. Main card, Paul Buentello against Stefan Struve. This is a tough fight to pick because Buentello hasn't fought a grappler, and especially a grappler as big as Struve is, because he's, from the bottom, he can take your back, and because he's so tall, and it's going to be hard to emulate in that in practice. And Struve, his stand-up is not very good. Buentello's good jab, good right hand. He's got KO power. He's a big guy. He's been subbed 7 times. Okay, I think 2 of those were actual submissions, 2 or 3, and a lot of the other ones were submissions by strikes. So I don't think that's going to happen. You could go either way with this one, but I'm going to go Paul Buentello TKO in the second round. I think he's going to get inside on Struve just like Junior Dos Santos did, hit him with some big shots, finish him, TKO. Florian, Guida. This is a tough fight to call. Very, very, very tough fight. Florian's main deficiency is his wrestling. So if Guida takes him down, he's got to worry about the Florian elbows, and I think that's pretty much all it's going to look like. Florian is a good fighter. I think there's a bad stylistic matchup for him, really I do, because he needs to stay away from a high-paced Guida who's constantly going to be pushing forward and looking for the takedown. He's not going to be like a wrestler that, oh, well, I didn't get the takedown, so let's stand. And Florian, he doesn't have huge power, and as Sanchez couldn't finish him, and it ended up going to a split decision, which Sanchez should have won that fight by more. But if Sanchez couldn't finish him with that huge barrage, Florian's not going to be able to do that for 3 rounds. I'm going to say Guida, clinches him, takes him down. Unless Florian can hit him with some elbows and cut him, or maybe sub him off his back. But Florian hasn't proved that he's very good with subs off his back. So, I'm going to go with, I think it's going to be a very, very close fight. I'm going to pick Clay Guida by split decision. John Fitch against Mike Pierce. This fight was supposed to be Alves, and then, no, it wasn't Alves at first. Who was it? I don't remember who it was supposed to be. I don't remember it off the top of my head. That irritates me when I don't remember. But at one point it was supposed to be Thiago Alves, and that would have been a better fight. Pierce has a chance in this one. He definitely does. I just think, George St. Pierre, Pierce is not as well-rounded as Fitch. And wrestling-wise, it probably cancels out. And the only reason GSP was able to take down Fitch is because he set it up with his strikes. Because people don't give, GSP a lot of credit for his striking. Pierce doesn't have that, so he's not going to take Fitch down. Fitch is going to control the pace of the fight. I'd like to see him finish it. Pierce is a tough guy at 29, 28, 30, 27. UD for John Fitch. Cheick, Kongo, Frank Mir. Gone back and forth on this one a couple times because I've seen in my head, I've run it through my head. And I see Frank Mir subbing him in the first, but I've also seen Cheick Kongo TKOing him on the ground in Frank Mir's guard. Frank, I don't think he wants to be on his back in this one. And the problem is going to be, how long does he stand with Kongo? Frank's left-handed, and being a southpaw myself, I know a lot of the problems are you're susceptible to the overhand or straight right. And Kongo has a bigger reach, and that could be a problem. So, Kongo could definitely KO him on the feet. Frank does not like getting hit at all. And Kongo's a very good striker. When he hit Velasquez had just instantaneously went for the takedown. Frank Mir does not have those kind of takedowns. Frank needs to get inside. He's more of a jiu-jitsu takedown artist where he needs to get inside, do an outside leg trip, or maybe if Kongo throws a leg kick, catch his kick, and take him down. If Frank Mir gets top control, I will tell you it's going to be over. It is going to be over. I just think Frank is good enough to last on the feet, not get caught with stupid shots. His defense isn't great, which concerns me. His striking offense has gotten better, but his defense is not great. So I can see him getting caught, but if he can get inside and avoids some Kongo knees, if he can get inside, and maybe he's looking at tape and saying, well, Kongo, if he gets the clinch, he's going to throw a knee and try to take him down. I'm saying Frank Mir gets top control somehow in the first round, moves very easily to side control, and Cheick Kongo's got long arms, so it's going to be easy for Frank Mir to control him from the top. I'm going to say Frank Mir by Kimura specific submission. Kimura in the first round. But I can see it going to Kongo if he drops Frank in the first and TKOs him. But Frank Mir, submission, first round. BJ Penn, Diego Sanchez. A lot of people saying Diego Sanchez, he's going to push the pace. He's going to push the pace. He's going to push the pace. Push the pace. George St. Pierre, you got to push the pace on BJ Penn. It's asinine. What is he going to do? Is he going to come forward and just rush him and try to just randomly do what he did against Guida? You know what's going to happen? He's going to get jabbed in the face and hit with an overhand right and dropped. So, as soon as Florian came in and felt BJ Penn's power, then he pushed him against the cage for 3 rounds, or tried to push him against, and then he got dominated in the 4th. So, you're not going to do that. Sanchez is a very, very good fighter. Hero Casey on here said that Diego is crazy. Not like just regular crazy. He's the kind of crazy that can function in society, which is more dangerous. And it is. He is batshit insane. And the fact that he can put on and just function like a normal human being is ridiculous to me, because he is absolutely insane. But insane is not intelligence in a fight. So he's going to come out, and what happens when you have a very superior technical fighter fighting somebody who is crazy or just is going to go out and push the pace and try to brawl with him? He's going to get picked apart, and he's going to get dominated. And I just don't see where Diego is going to win this. I really don't. He's a very good fighter. Probably, he's top 10 at 155, maybe top 5, but he doesn't have the power he had at 170. His cardio wasn't the same either. He threw that huge flurry and then gassed in the Guida fight and was stuck on his back the entire time. So if he comes out and tries to push the pace on BJ and doesn't finish the job, if you don't finish Guida, you're not going to finish BJ. So if you push the pace and then tire yourself out, you're just going to get finished quicker. Guida didn't finish him, but think about BJ Penn on top of Sanchez in the second round. What's going to happen? Passed him out. He makes black belts just look rudimentary. Everything he does. So, if Sanchez pushes the pace and gets tired, okay, so second round, and then BJ ends up on top of him, what's going to happen? Pass guard, mount, pound, punches, elbows, rear naked choke. So, how was he going to finish it? BJ, if Sanchez pushes the pace like that, BJ Penn, second round, rear naked choke. If he doesn't push the pace, BJ's going to pick him apart with knees. Sanchez goes for the takedown. He's going to get kneed in the face. And, BJ Penn, rear naked choke. Second, third, fourth round, somewhere around there. It's BJ Penn, better than anybody else at 155 in the world. Sanchez, if he gets down, he's not Aoki off his back. He's not that good of a grappler. He's more of a wrestler. So, and not a bigger one than GSP. So, there you go. BJ Penn, second, third, fourth round. Maybe TKO if Diego gets too aggressive, but rear naked choke. So there you go. Here's my picks. Should be a good card. Got the weekend off after 9 out of 10 days working, and I had kind of food poisoning / the flu. I don't know what it was mixed in there, which sucked. And so this is going to be a good weekend. Good weekend. Because I have off, and I'm feeling good for the first time in a while. Those are my picks. You guys definitely stay in battle. Later.